when you're engaging with your audience, it's helping them create a relationship with you, but it's also helping you as a business owner learn more about your audience so you can continue to provide the correct value for them. Welcome to another episode of DM Shop Talk, or Digital Marketing Shop Talk. As always, my name is Mike. I am Valorous Circle's media specialist, and here with me is...
I'm Jeremy Mullins. I'm the Senior Marketing Director at Valorous Circle.
Awesome. So once again, we have another episode here for you. Just our goal with this podcast is always, I want to kick off each episode discussing that we want to create a community of home service business owners to really be able to build upon each other. Jeremy and I are experts in marketing, and so we've created episodes to help you guys take tips, tricks that strategies that we implement in our own business that would help your businesses grow. We also want to invite you business owners on to share your stories and share about some of your successes, maybe some of your the things that you failed at, so people can continue to grow upon. Because obviously we all are working to a common goal, and we want to create a community around that. But Jeremy, we had an exciting one today. I'm very happy about this one because it's so important, really, about no matter what business you're in, engaging with your audience is so important. So important, because if you're just working hard, you're doing your business, like, that's awesome. But if you're not interacting, creating relationships with those potential clients, with those customers, with past clients, past customers, then that's a lot of times how you can have one and done jobs, or not get as much exposure for your business, just because you're not building your brand, you're not building your awareness around your company. So being able to strategize and engage with your audience on a regular basis is crucial to growing your business, Jeremy. And I know you're passionate about this. What are your thoughts? Like, do you have something that really sticks out on how a home service business owner, a plumber, electrician, could do to engage with their audience better?
Yeah. I'm going to talk about one of the obvious ones, which is social media. I think social media is probably honestly the shortcut to get in front of your audience in any fashion. I got a tip, and the tip is you have to know two things. One of them is that your personal account is always going to get more traction than your business account. So your business account Facebook's pretty much stated it's a pay to play, meaning that if you want to post to be put in front of people, you're going to have to boost it. You're going to have to run an ad on it. So this tip is using your personal account, asking a business question. And when you ask a business question, it's an easy way to engage your audience. What we're looking for is really quick responses to a simple question. Okay. So I'm a home service industry. Mike, give me an industry, and we'll just kind of use that as an example.
An electrician. Let's do electricians.
Fantastic. So electrician, what is a service that electricians do on a regular basis?
Wall outlets is a simple one that most homes will need, like installing or adjusting wall outlets.
Perfect. What's another one so there's wall outlets is one. What's another one that electricians use? Replacing light fixtures, right?
Light fixtures, yeah.
Okay. What's a bigger ticket item? Let's say updating your electrical box, right?
Maybe it's your panel. Okay. Yep.
All right. So if I'm an electrician, I can engage my audience using a survey, my personal audience, saying like, hey, take a picture of yourself. That's number one. Take a picture of a selfie, maybe put it in front of your truck. And take a picture. And then you're going to ask a question. I'm thinking about doing a promotion in the next 90 days. It's going to be one of these three. Which one should I do? A, 15% off whole house replacement for electrical outlets. B, $20 off replacement of a light fixture, or C, 15% off replacement of electrical box. It includes fuses, circuit breakers, and all that stuff. Which one should I do? And what's going to happen is the people who are your biggest fans, they're going to reply A, they're going to reply B, they're going to reply C. So something they can reply to really, really easily, right? Well, one, you're engaging your audience. Two, you're actually getting data on a good special to run. So maybe you end up running one and then you run another one. And C, if you don't get responses, you're probably off on what you're offering, meaning it's not a need that your audience needs, and you might have to reapproach how you do it. So, but when we get a short answer, what happens is our post will stay sticky longer, meaning like people actually who will, Facebook will feed it to them, Instagram will feed it to them, LinkedIn will feed it to them more if there's more engagement. It's a thing called edge ranking that it's still a basic algorithm that people use. So ask a good question, multiple choice question, A, B, or C, boom. That's how you engage your audience in the most simple format to actually gain business, in my opinion.
No, I was gonna say, I love that example because not only is it helping you create engagement and having your audience interact with you, but it also helps you as a business owner. Like when you do want to run a campaign, one of those sales campaigns, it helps you know exactly what your audience is. So when you're engaging with your audience, it's helping them create a relationship with you, but it's also helping you as a business owner learn more about your audience so you can continue to provide the correct value for them. So that's it. Jeremy used a great example of why it's so important, why engaging with your audience. It's good for them because they get to go know you more, and it's good for you as a business owner because you get to know your audience better as well. And I love how you started off, Jeremy, with social media, just because I think you're just scratching the surface. Like that's a great example, but there's so many things that you could be doing on social media. Just because in today's day and age, like your local community is social media now, and getting online. That's everybody's checking Facebook every day. Everybody's checking Instagram every day, even TikTok. And so being able to post things, interact with them, and engage away is needed, really, in today. And I think one of those strategies is providing value. I know we've talked about a previous podcast, answering questions before people can answer them, but I want to even take that a step further to engage with your audience is creating content that provides them value. And I think a perfect example of this that we see a lot of home service businesses that are really, really growing their social media presence is creating like either little tutorial videos or or just maybe tips and tricks videos. So all this is like just setting up your phone, and as you're fixing, if you're an electrician, as you're fixing a wall socket, maybe talk through like, hey, if you just have a single light or a wall socket that you need fixed, like here's the proper way, here's the do's or don'ts. Or you can use that as a way to explain why you're doing it, why they shouldn't trust themselves as well, and why they should trust especially because it easily get electrocuted, and a lot of dangerous things can happen. But if they're seeing it firsthand as you're kind of explaining it through them, then they're more engaged with that, and you're creating that content for them that they're going to continue to want to keep coming back to your page for, and they want to keep interacting with it. They're going to comment on those types of videos. They're going to like it. They're going to share. If they got value for it, they're going to share it and share it with their friends, with their family, on their boards and whatnot. And there's so many different videos like that style of tutorial or how-to videos or tips and tricks that you can really do it. Like we're in Michigan, Jeremy. We're in the fall, and so a lot of homeowners right now are taking steps to winterize and get ready for the cold war, whether that's cleaning up their yard, cleaning up their roof with the leaves, cleaning out their gutters, or preparing their heating system and whatnot. This is a perfect opportunity right here, right now, for home service business owners to create, if you're a roofer, damage restoration expert, create videos of how to properly clean out gutters in a safe way, or like tips like that, because you're creating that content that people are going to want to continue to return to your page and see as an expert. I don't know. I was gonna say, do you have any other things, maybe tips or tricks or videos that people would want to see that would make them want to engage more?
Um, I mean, the satisfying videos that we've talked about on, the
Yep.
heart AMA, like that.
Yep.
Um, Obviously replacing electrical socket is a good one. Is there something the electrician does that's satisfying, right? Is it, honestly, you could probably record yourself snipping wires and like
Yep.
just cleaning those off, do slow motion clean off.
Okay.
You probably get views on that just because it's a satisfying video to watch. So you take the wire, you get the tip ready to connect to another one. People will probably watch those just because it's a 5-second video and they want to see that whole satisfying thing.
Most
And yeah, that's just an easy one an electrician could do, I think. So
Oh, oh, definitely. And I love how we're talking. We can go so many fun things that business owners could be doing on social media. But I think another strategy, if you really want to continue to engage with your audience, is we did a previous episode on email campaigns. And going off of your first example that you talked about with like some discounts and stuff, collecting emails, getting an email list, and touching base with them on a regular basis, like, hey, it's fall. You guys, do you want your heater, your furnace inspection before winter comes? Offering a discount for that. If you really want to engage and grow your audience and can customer customer base, keep them returning to you. I was having a hard time saying that. Having customers return to you, you want to engage with them on a regular basis, because if you just do a job for them and you leave them hanging, odds are they're going to forget about you. And when they have another problem, they're just going to go to the old Google machine and find another person number. You want to make yourself on the forefront of their mind, and email is a great way to do that by sending out, even if it's a monthly email, even if it's bi-weekly, even if it's weekly. Yes, a lot of times people might skim through them, but they're gonna, if they're continuing to see your name pop up on their email when they have another issue with their furnace, or they need an electric or another electrician or something, whatever your business is, your name will be on the forefront of your mind. So email is a great way to continue to engage with them. I was gonna say, do you have any other strategy? I know we've talked about some of those discounts. How can they use a discount when it comes to engaging with an audience using email?
yeah, coupon or discounts should have an expiration date, right? And the limited time offers usually get hit more because there's the fear of missing out, or FOMO. So make it a good discount and limit it to maybe the first 25 people that reply, right? Make it so people know that there's a limit, and then what's going to happen is people who respond back, they might miss out on the discount, but they still might need the service. And it's up to you if you want to give them that discount or not. But that's one thing I'd probably do too, is engage your audience with the probability of saving some money on the service you offer will also make you more memorable. So,
No, most definitely. And I love the limited time offer. I love that, because you make yourself feel, you want to make them wanting you. The best way to make a sale, best way to engage with your audience is leave them wanting more, wanting something from you. And by doing that limited time offer, that gives them the step to take that action right away. But Jeremy, we've talked about social media, we've talked about email. There's so many different ways to engage with your audience. I guess we can wrap it up with our final thoughts. What can a business be missing out on if they're not taking steps to engage with their audience?
just knowing that your competition is probably going to be doing it, right? In a previous podcast, we talked about who stole my cheese. Don't sit there and assume your clients will use you because you shook their hand and you were nice. They have to remember you, and engaging in your audience is probably one of the easiest ways to have them to remember you next time, or to prompt them to use your business sooner than they need you for a service with an amazing value to it. So,
Yep. And if they're, I was gonna say, if they're remembering you on a regular basis, then they're also more likely, if their friend or family has a similar issue, they need a plumber, then they're more likely to refer you as well. So that's also another reason you want to engage your audience, because stay on the forefront of their mind, they're going to more likely refer you to their family and friends. And obviously, we know the importance of referrals. But as we've tried to get across, engaging with your audience is so important. And as Jeremy just said, if you're not taking steps to engage with your audience on a daily basis, then your competition is going to beat you out on that, and they're gonna get more phone calls, more referrals because of it. So make sure you're taking the steps to implement ways that you can better engage with your audience as well. So we thank you for tuning in again to another episode of DM Shop Talk. And until next time, we hope you have a great day.
Cheers.